At the age of 54, I've had friends using the excuse for probably about 15 years now. And if you're a health and wellness coach or life coach or any type of high performer, you've probably heard it too. What excuse is so prevalent that it's earned the title of the excuse? Well, while the age identified by the excuse maker will vary, it's typically some version of the following. Well, now that I'm 40, 50, 60, whatever. And then follow this excuse with a physical shortcoming on which they choose to blame the age as the primary cause. The problem is, age is rarely the primary issue. It's just the convenient excuse. We'll talk about why that's the case and some of the things you can do to limit the effects of age on your fitness or perhaps that of your health and wellness coaching clients right here on the YouTube coaching channel before Usain Bolt can bring home the 100 meters at any age. Let's not kid ourselves. Age matters. The 25-year-old version of our athletic self will generally be stronger, faster, and more flexible than the 40, 50, or 60-year-old rendition. But if you listen to your friends who are north of 40, you'd think age is a cliff rather than an extremely gradual process. I'm Dr. Bradford Cooper of the Catalyst Coaching Institute, and today we're going to dig into some of the data and a few of the things you can do to move that dial in the right direction. Now, the research generally points to a 0.5 to 1% decline per year after the age of 40. Well, let me say that again. 0.5 to 1% per year after the age of 40. Not 20% a year, not even 5% a year. A barely noticeable 0.5 to 1% per year. Now, for the professional athlete, that is significant because even a minuscule difference separates the champions from the back of the packers. But folks, let's face it, that's not us. And that's not our excuse. So if it's not our age, then what's going on? And what can we do about it? Obviously, we won't get into too many details in this brief vidbit, but let's touch on a few of the highlights of what we can do to maintain our performance over time. In fact, for those of us who are not former professional athletes, these adjustments can actually allow us to not only limit our drop-off, but potentially improve our performance as we age. If you do find these to be helpful, let us know. Maybe leave a comment down below or drop us an email, and we'll revisit this topic with additional insights in the future. In the meantime, here are 3 keys to get you started. Number 1, quantity. As our lives change over time, it's easy for our fitness pursuits on a weekly basis, our commitment, to slide a little bit. Maybe it's a changing work or family commitment. Maybe it's just a slow fade from all in to in when it comes to fitness. Take a moment to reflect on how the quantity of fitness-related pursuits may have changed for you over the years. Number 2 is quality. Similarly, previously established habits around higher intensity efforts can also shift without even noticing. Maybe your quantity hasn't changed, but your quality has fallen off as we become more comfortable with the status quo. Quantity is important, and with each passing year, quality becomes even more important. Body weight, subtle changes in daily eating habits, meals on the road, and aforementioned training adjustments, well, they can add a pound here or there when we're not even looking. And power to weight ratios are an important factor across a wide range of physical pursuits. Now, while weight does not need to be a focus area, and doing so can actually have very negative connotations, an occasional check-in to see if that kind of a change might be the driver of our slowdown can absolutely be valuable. Thanks for joining us here on the YouTube coaching channel. If you haven't yet subscribed, maybe now is a great time to click that little red button. That'll give you easy access to our growing library of free complimentary resources on all types of health, wellness, and performance aspects. Our feature video here on the coaching channel this week lays out the difference between a guiding and a directing style of coaching. This is obviously a fantastic topic for coaches, but it's also valuable to leaders, parents, spouses, and even friends. Our feature episode on the Catalyst Health, Wellness, and Performance Coaching podcast provides you with a really cool, real-life example of what we discussed today. We interviewed 90-year-old Earl Fee, the world record holder in the 800 meters, and likely very soon, the mile. Our 5-minute bonus podcast episode talks about how to optimize the changes taking place in our lives. I'm Dr. Bradford Cooper of the Catalyst Coaching Institute signing out. I'll look forward to speaking with you very soon on the Catalyst Health, Wellness, and Performance Coaching podcast, or maybe right back here on the YouTube coaching channel. Take care, everyone.